Oרך means that since the Yidden by themselves have their own innate light, therefore the Eibusha tells them, let's have the light that comes, that you should shine forth a further level of light. And this idea corresponds to what it says, that there is a level of ba'orcha, and that is a preparation, and that brings forth that it should be nira oir, that from that we should come out to the level of that the light should be seen, a higher level of light. And we explained, ba'orcha is going on the light of Torah, which is completely beyond being any source for light for this world, beyond Mekor Chai, definitely beyond Chaim. And then there is the oir of the Yisrael. Ba'orcha, through Torah, Torah is the preparation that there should be the light of Yisrael becoming revealed. Torah reveals in the Yidden their higher source, even though Yidden have a higher source than Torah. But since they came down into this world, they became a separate being, a separate entity. So Torah, by coming in contact with the Yidden and by the Yidden using Torah, etc., they become, through the Torah becomes revealed, ba'orcha, through the Torah, nira oir becomes revealed, this higher source of Yidden. In the same way, in our pasuk, in our Torah, it says, Kumi oiri kiba oirech. There is two levels of connection that the Yid has with Hashem. There is the neshama's connection, which is like a child to their father, and that is the level of oirech, the level of the neshama itself. But higher than that is the bechira of Hashem in the body of a Yid. The bechira of Hashem in the guf of a Yid is higher even than the connection between Hashem and the neshama of the Yid. Except that just like we said, Yisrael versus Torah, Yisrael, the way it came down here, became something separate. The same thing, the body, in and of itself, it's not seen, its connection and the b'chiras ha'atzmos in it, and so on. Therefore, we need to have the oiri of the neshama to the oirich of the neshama to cause and be a hakdama and a way how to bring about the oiri of the guf, that through the neshama working with the body and to illuminate the body, so now we get this higher light of the neshama, of the body revealed through the neshama. So that's what it means, kumi oiri ki ba oirech, that the oirech of the neshama, your light of the neshama, brings about that now the body itself, the body's connection with Hashem, which is higher, can now shine. But if it wouldn't have the neshama to evoke that, then we would not see it. Now in Oisches, the bottom of the 7th page, he's going to connect this with our times, the times of Golus, and so on. Line 27, page Ches, bottom of the page. My father-in-law, the Frierdiker Rebbe, explains in his Maim entitled Ki Imcha Mekor Chaim, that we quoted earlier. This whole pasuk, where we say that with you, with Hashem, is the source of life, and with your light, we will see light. Light will become visible. That whole pasuk, it's the statement of Yidden to Hashem during the time of Golos. During the time of Golos, in top of Yud Beis, 8th page, the thirst for godliness is greater than in times of the Beis Hamikdash. Like the teaching of the Baal Shem Tov, the one whose birthday was on Chai Elo, is on Chai El, this coming Shabbos. That my soul has thirst to you, my flesh is yearning for you in a dry and parched land without water. So too we should see you in holiness. The simple meaning of that is that after all the thirst and being far away from Hashem, we're asking Hashem we've gone through all of this, let's finally be able to see you in your glory and your holiness. But the Baal Shem Tov says that the word kain means similar to, in the same manner. That my soul thirsts to you is in the time of Golus, in a land that's parched and thirsty without water. For this it says, like this, we should see you in holiness. What's it mean, like this, we should see you in holiness? Halavai, I'm hoping that the same yearning, the same desire for Hashem that I had being in the dry and thirsty land of Golus, I should have that same thirst and that same yearning and same passion for Hashem, like in the time when I'm in holiness with you. So therefore, in this vein, it's understood the ki'imcha mekar chaim. How? So he says in line 7, B'zman ha'golus emeres knesset Yisrael HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In the time of Golus, the Klal Yisrael says to Hashem, Rebbeinu Shalom, Master of the universe. Ki'imcha mekar chaim ba'orecha nira'ir. What does that mean? So he first brings in Yiddish. Medir Rebbeinu Shalom is the kval from Levin with you, Hashem, is the wellspring of life. Mit dein Lichtigkeit sehen wir Licht. With your light, we see light and illumination. That's what we're telling Hashem during the time of exile, that we can only see light and life is only with you despite all the darkness and concealment of Golus. And that is even more so piled on, and as a result of Golus that we actually feel that way. So this is going to fit in very well with the Kumi Oiri Kiba Oirich, that it's specifically in the concealment of the body that we have the greater light. So he says, line 11, according to what's explained previously in the beginning of the Maimer, according to what the Al Shemayni says, when the Navi says in our Haftarah, rise up and shine your light because your light has come, is similar to what we say about the Eibishter. Just like the Navi says to Am Yisrael, the same thing is said about the Eibishter, that with your light should be visible. So therefore, since Ba'orecha Nira is talking about the Hashem, the Yidden talking about Hashem in the time of Golus, so therefore, in the opposite way, Hashem is talking about the Yidden, and also in the time of Golus. Line 14, Yesh Loimar, we could say, Shagam Ma'im HaKadosh Baruch Hu Knesset Yisrael, Kumi Oiri Kiva Oirech, also the statement of Hashem to Knesset Yisrael, rise up and shine your light, because your light has come. Hagam Shemepashtas HaLoshen Kiva Oirech Shekvar Ba Mashma Shemedab Bezman Agul, in the expression, in the simple sense of the pasuk, where it says, because your light has come, so now shine your light. When is a time when our light has already come? In the simple reading of the pasuk, it's talking about when Mashiach came already. When Mashiach comes, so our light has come already, the godliness is revealed, our neshama is revealed, and so on. So even though that would be the simple meaning of the text, but since the Yalkut Shemayim compares the ki'imcha mekar chayim ba'orecha nira'ir with kumi oiri ki ba'oirech, so therefore, just like the ki'imcha mekar chayim ba'orecha nira'ir is referring to the time of Golus, what the Yidden are saying to Hashem, the same thing ki kumi oiri ki ba'oirech that Hashem is saying to the Yidden is also referring to the time of Golus. Who, line 16, Gam bezman HaGolus, also in the time of Golus. Hainu, this means to say, Shegam bezman HaGolus, also in the time of Golus. Especially in the final days of Golus, it's possible, and that has to be the idea of rise up, shine your light, because your light has come. Both that we have already the shining of the light of the neshama, which Oirech is referring to, as we said before. And also concerning the fact that the neshama illuminates the body, kumi oiri, that arise and shine your light. And we don't have to wait for Mashiach's times. Already in the time of Golus, we have Hashem telling us to do this, especially in the final days of the Golus. So he concludes with the bracha, by the maseno, the seno is mana goals, through our actions and service in the time of goals. Especially in the idea of rise up and shine your light because your light has come. We speed up and make closer the future redemption. So then when Mashiach comes, it will literally be rise up and shine your light because your light has already come. In the way of alacrity and quickness, like the conclusion of the Haftorah, I will rush it, I will make this very fast.